I spent 22 years working for that company. I knew every hallway by heart, every system glitch before it happened, every deadline before it was spoken out loud. Yet on a quiet Monday morning, I was called into a glass office and told my position was being restructured. No warning, no gratitude, just a polite smile, and a severance envelope slid across the table like an apology they didn't mean. My replacement was already waiting outside. Young, confident, someone they called a fresh perspective. I packed my desk in silence while coworkers avoided eye contact, pretending their screens were suddenly fascinating. By lunchtime, my access badge stopped working. By evening, I stopped feeling like I had ever belonged there at all. What hurt most wasn't losing the job. It was how quickly I was erased. At home, I sat on the couch staring at the walls I'd barely had time to look at for years. I had missed birthdays, anniversaries, even my father's last hospital visit, all for a company that replaced me before my chair went cold. That night, I opened an old laptop. Inside were files I'd created over 2 decades, system architectures, compliance reports, backup protocols no one else fully understood. I realized something then. They hadn't replaced me. They had underestimated me. 3 weeks later, the company made headlines, not the good kind. A data compliance failure, federal audits, frozen accounts. And suddenly, the systems I built were the only ones that could explain what went wrong. My phone rang after midnight. It was my former boss. His voice was careful now, respectful. He asked if I'd consider consulting, temporarily. I said yes, on my terms. Walking back into that building felt different. The same walls, the same desks. But this time, people stood when I entered the room. The young replacement avoided my eyes. The executives listened when I spoke. And for the first time in years, I wasn't explaining myself, I was being trusted. I fixed the issue in 48 hours. Before leaving, I handed them a contract. Consulting fees triple my old salary. Flexible hours. Full credit for my work. They signed without negotiating. As I walked out, I didn't feel victorious. I felt free. Because I finally understood something no one teaches you early enough. Loyalty without respect is just slow self-erasure. And being quiet doesn't mean being replaceable. Sometimes, the moment they push you aside is the exact moment your value becomes undeniable.